Hey y'all, we back. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you from. Y'all, we are back with another reaction. And this reaction is to put some awareness on a young girl by the name of Naziyah Harris. Y'all, what do the people supposed to say? What do the people supposed to say? I'm going to give y'all time to get in here and let's talk about it. Naziyah Harris, awareness. Everything I say is alleged. These are my opinion and not necessarily facts. The purpose of this video is to educate, comment, and criticize the situation. I want to put awareness early this morning on a little girl that can't get up and go to school and get dressed like your daughter. A young girl who went to school every day, who laughed, who played with her friends. A little girl who eat breakfast every morning, smile, go to school. But what is it that the people supposed to say about what happened to Naziyah? There was nothing done about what happened to Naziyah. How do the people supposed to feel? It seems like me that us people feels. We feel it's no excuse for no parent, no auntie, no grandmother, no cousin could still get no excuse. Y'all can still put awareness on the Naziyah case. It's your niece. It's your daughter. It's your cousin. I don't see nothing virtual. I don't see nothing virtual about. Keep the awareness on your daughter. You ain't got to talk about the case. Do you know how much a real mother, a real auntie, a real cousin would be upset about this? But you know, it's the people, it's us. We the one feeling. We talk about it. We keep awareness on it. We're not bashing. We're not on here bashing no one. We just keeping the awareness for Naziyah because we don't know where Naziyah is. I know people don't want to hear this. Well, you don't have to. You don't have to. Because everybody in the world is not here to love. She can't do nothing. She young. She beautiful. She couldn't get up and go to school this morning. She couldn't even come to PE. She ain't had nobody to trust. Everybody she trusted was younger than her. She had to allegedly pretend to be someone that she wasn't. Nobody talking to, only people talking about Naziyah is us. They ain't got to get on here and talk about the case. No family have to get on here and talk about the case. It's a lot that you can say. It's a lot you can do. Get money out your mind and get Karen, put the awareness on this girl name. What's happening to our kids in the world? Why the grown people getting away with the murder of their own kid? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all know the Bible said this now. I ain't gonna get into it. But they said we were gonna see the light on this right here. Where is Naziyah? Where is this little baby? Okay. We're gonna take it to you. I'm gonna go down the hill. Very nice and kind. Very nice. Don't be mad at Jarvis Buds. Why y'all? I'm talking to the family. Why y'all acting like y'all mad at Jarvis? You his sister. You know him better than we do. Come on now. Don't act like you mad at him. Stop rolling your eyes at your brother. You should have been doing that the whole time. Y'all try to, what hurts me about Naziyah Harris' case? It's a lot of people pretending. It's a lot of people. I ain't talking about the content creator. I ain't talking about nobody putting awareness on her name. I'm talking about, I don't understand. How you gonna have percentage of the family care and everybody quiet? Not us, but them, they quiet. Why you sitting there frowning up at your brother? You know how your brother is. I don't feel the way that other people feel about you. I don't even feel, man. I don't think like everybody else think about you. I think you could have done something about it. Because what? He your brother. Any auntie like me, any sister like me, any cousin like me. It's because, see, y'all ain't real. You got to keep it real. If you phony and fake, you ain't real. I mean, how you gonna sit in a truck in your car and watch the pretty little girl sit in your brother's car and truck after school hours, looking at a human being, somebody's sister, brother, cousin in the car? You watching a little girl in your brother's car. I'm right, you know what, right now, I'm blaming y'all. I'm not blaming Jarvis, because Jarvis is who he is. Y'all try to change that man. I'm telling y'all women, stop coming out here trying to change these men. Y'all can't change no man. Why do you women think they can change a man? I'm gonna change him. What he used to be, Y'all can't change nobody. People have to want to change themselves. But you, grown adults, can prevent a situation. You could have prevented this situation, ma'am. You're his sister. And you know what? And I'm just trying to educate you. That's all I'm trying to do. Like, I can't understand what happened to common sense. See, back in the days, we had common sense. These days, I don't know. He your brother. I'm the real auntie. I never cared, y'all, since I was a little girl, what nobody say about me. 'Cause I'm gonna be me. I ain't never hung with nobody. They know I'm the auntie in this family right here. But y'all, the question is, why wasn't the situation prevented? When you see the system not doing nothing, people, you got every right to stand up and do something about it. Prevent it. Video, y'all in these days right here, y'all got every technology in the world that can save your life. We didn't have this, y'all. Do you know, y'all, the only reason why y'all can't think and feel the way I'm feeling because you wasn't there. We have technology like this. We ain't have no camera to catch everything. We had cell phone, but we had no camera to it. We was dialing on the telephone, y'all. We had telephones where somebody could eavesdrop and pick it up downstairs and listen through. You sat over there in that truck. Lady, you was old enough to know better. It's your brother. You know better. Stop looking at jobs like, I wish y'all to stop looking at jobs like that because you already know what he is. He is what he is. And y'all put a face on him as a good character. He who he is. And y'all didn't accept it. You wanted to see the change. But the change was hiding behind a mask. You could have got out your car if you was a real woman. You would have got out. If you was a real woman like me, my little pigeon-toed, bow-legged self would walk over there to that car and say, "What's your name, baby?" If that little girl, what's her name? What's your name? Because she ain't my brother's truck. And she don't look like my brother. And I'm the auntie, so I should know my nieces and nephews. Stop acting like you didn't know who Naziyah was. Y'all blaming Jarvis, but I'm blaming y'all. I'm blaming you. That's your brother. You know how he is. Now you want to get in the court with your yellow loud shirt on, trying to look at him all mad. Jarvis is not the one I'm looking at. I'm looking at y'all. I'm looking at y'all. Now you knew you were coming to court and you put on that banana shirt. You wanted to make sure that we saw you. But you didn't do that with Naziyah. You could have got out that car. What's your name, baby? Who daughter are you? What? Who is that? I know Shannon. That's your mama, right? No, that's my auntie. Okay. Why you in this car? Don't you supposed to be in school? You didn't ask that girl nothing. You didn't ask that girl nothing. You talking in court. Only thing you did was talk in court. I saw her. Get out the car and go to the store. Did you say anything to her? No. She just got back in the car. I seen the lights come on in the car. I seen the lights go off in the car. But you asked your brother who that was. But you asked your brother who that was. Why you ain't ask her who she was? You know what? I'm so confused. Adults, grown people always getting on grown people case. But y'all don't never say nothing to these young folks, to these children. The children telling the grown mama, telling the adults what to do. She the child. And you looking at your brother like that, like you don't know what he is. You know what your brother is. I'm talking real nice. You know what your brother is. Not one time you say, "Are you hungry, little girl? You want me to buy you a drink?" Nah, I'd sitting there smoking a cigarette and I I saw, he said that's his friend niece. You don't know your nieces and nephews, lady. Well, I see the problem in the family then. You don't know your nieces and nephews. You didn't know that was Naziyah? Whew, Lord Jesus, have mercy. I don't know how this trial gonna go. I'm just so tired of y'all. Ain't nobody, none of y'all family member. I don't think y'all say, yeah, we scared, we gonna go virtual. We not gonna talk to nobody, we just gonna go virtual. God dog, I ain't seen no virtual yet. Y'all can make this out of big awareness. Why I got to take the creators and the people in the comments, all of us who care, why do we always got to stand up for y'all? Why do we have to stand up? Y'all stand up for the grown people, but what about the kids? What about the kids? Let them grow up. Give them space. Y'all are women. Be a woman. If you're a woman, be a woman. If you're going to be a lady, be a lady. If you're going to be a what, you know what I'm talking about. Be one. But be good at it. A real woman would have walked up there to that car. I'm just so, y'all, stuff like that just be making me sick. We spend more time dressing our hair up, put weed in our head, or either don't put weed in our head. We get butts and everything else done up, but we don't worry about the turns. Sit down and do homework. Ask questions. I tell you what, that couldn't have been my niece. Y'all don't know me. I'm not violent. I'm real sweet. But you don't know me though. Well, T.I. said, you don't know me. I can move very nice and silent. I could have called the police because I already knew my brother got a girl in his truck. You just a whole... Women, we got to be women. We got to stand up for these young girls. These young ladies need us. These girls need us. I'm just so tired of looking at our women going downhill. When I turn on the TV, every time I look, they fighting and pulling hair, taking weeds out your head with braids on. That's what y'all showing the girls. This is what the girls learning on the internet. It's the most exposure tube instrument that's going to destroy our young black girls. If the women don't stand up and stop being scared. I'm so tired of putting on these shows. All these shows that I look at on Facebook, they pulling their hair, fighting. What? Let's do something that... Look at him. Let's do something to make them feel, bring up their self-esteem. They already fighting in school. Now on TV, y'all still fighting. We got to do better, women. We don't want nobody to say nothing to us. Man, Naziyah's supposed to be doing good. Where is she? How can anyone live not knowing where they needs their daughter? The mama. I'm gonna get on the mama. I'm going down the road, y'all. I'm going down the road. Okay, sister, you just making me sick. I'm just tired looking at that shirt. Please don't wear no loud color to court, please. Cause that's your brother. He could have been a changed man. Y'all didn't help change him. Y'all helped his illness. Y'all helped his illness. That's y'all fault. All right, let me go to the next person. And mama. Mama. That's the mama on the right. What's your excuse now? What's your excuse now, mama? You wasn't there for your daughter. She gone now. When you gonna make a virtual, making awareness for all the young girls and all the young mothers in the world? I don't want to hear nobody. Everybody got a mental health problem. I got a mental health problem. I take blood pressure pill. That's a mental health problem. Blood pressure high, cause I'm trying to take care of everybody else. What is your problem now, mama? You weren't there for me when I was over grandma's house. I'm gone now, mama. What you gonna do now? What are you going to talk about now? I know a lot of people have illnesses. They are so great, beautiful, working good. I know a lot of people got mental health problems, doing an awesome job with the diabetes and anxiety and trying to do better. I don't deal with that stuff now since I don't retired. But when I was working, I had to fight mental illness, dealing with other people. Now your daughter out here, mama. What's your excuse now? When you gonna open up your mouth? Them your sisters. It just makes me sick how we can look good and feel good with our mates. We so focused on our relationship. We forget about the kids. If it wasn't for my 5 kids, I wouldn't be the best. I wouldn't be who I am now. A lot of women don't want to hear you talk like that, y'all. A lot of people don't want you to say nothing good, to do good, to be good. Y'all women got to do better. All these grandmamas got to take care of your children. Them your kid, that's your kid. I wouldn't dare put no pressure on my mama. When I was 18, once I graduated, I left my mama, got married on purpose, and went to college. 4-year scholarship in track and field. I didn't depend on my mom. I took care of them kids. Oh, was there some ups and downs with me? Oh, sure. I was young. But guess what? If it wasn't for the kids, that straightened me up. And work hard. I always work. I'm still working now on YouTube. Because I'm a workaholic. I just retired 2019. Had mental health on my job. God dog, I'm working with other 4 children. And trying to build image on them, for them, because don't nobody love them. I took the ones that y'all talked about and put them on my track team. Because y'all best them boys and y'all best them girls. And I made them turn it out and made them a better person than whatever. But guess what? I couldn't go to high school with them. Because I left high school and went to middle school. I saw too much. I know what I'm talking about. But let me tell you something, mama. Why you ain't saying that? It's always rocks that got to put awareness in her mama. Why y'all ain't saying nothing? Why you ain't saying nothing? You ain't do nothing for her. You didn't do anything for her when she was alive. Your daughter not even on the... You know what? I have a fit something happened to mine, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't care if my children is grown. I still check on my boys and girls. I still check on them. But your daughter gone. And we the only one putting awareness on your daughter? We scared because people threaten us. Them folks ain't stung y'all. I don't see nothing virtual. Mom, you really can put some awareness on your daughter's name, really. Because we keeping the image up. We the one hurting too. Oh, it's my daughter, it's my niece, it's my cousin, it's our citizen, it's our kids. When something happened to these children, it's a community thing. That's the problem. Y'all don't want to build a community and do things that we need to do to build the community because y'all think it's going to stop you from doing what you got to do. We'll try to get in a relationship, but we want to try to get in a relationship with our kid and try to make it better for the baby daddy. We doing a pretty good job. You got a baby dad out there trying to do good, Make it work. Now you got a daughter gone. Where is Naziyah? Ain't nowhere in the world. I already gave it to my mama. Getting it to your grandmama for your grandmama, older lady, like me. Your mama got help. Your mama might have a health issue at her age. Like me. Come on, girl. All the grandmama got to take care. Y'all have the babies. Go out there and do wrong. Then the grandmama got in the auntie and the cousin got to take care of the church. Take care of your own church. You ain't got to have. It's not mandatory to have kids. It is not mandatory to have kids. I don't want to hear nobody said nobody had. No, everybody got mental health problem. You ain't the only one. I think about Naziyah all the time. I had 3 girls first. God, I said, God, Lord, please give me a boy. Then I finally had a boy. Then got pregnant again. Didn't even know I was pregnant. Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. You can prevent. Now I got 2 boys. You can prevent whatever you want to prevent. If you ain't going to do nothing why lay up and you ain't going to, let me hush. Because I really can talk. Because I'm certified to talk about this subject. But this ain't the time. But Mama, how can I go to sleep not knowing where my daughter at? I wasn't there for her. I wasn't there for her. It took Roxy to go out there to do something for you. Ain't nobody worrying about what your preferences is. We don't get into nobody's business right there. Naziyah should be going to school this morning just like everybody else kid. She's supposed to look so pretty. I love dressing my daughters and making sure my boys' hair is nice. I love that coming up as a mama. But now y'all just have them put them on the grandmama. Stop through the, hey, go, I love you, and go back out the door. Why you ain't doing nothing for Naziyah? You the mama? And Jarvis is who Jarvis is. Y'all knew Jarvis. Y'all knew what Jarvis was. He went through 2 sisters. He went through one sister first. She knew how he was. She got pregnant, but she got rid of that baby. She prevented that. But then she passed it to the other sister. See, one thing about a pattern, I'm the lady, the older lady, who's supposed to did this when she was young, when the kids were coming up. If mamas do what mama's supposed to do when they young, not when they 16, not when they 17, when they're a baby. These kids are smart, y'all. When you start having them kids, you can't hang in the street like you used to now. It ain't that kid's fault because you can't do what you used to do. It's your fault. Ain't no turning back now. Now your mama got a kid. Your mama, I know don't nobody care nothing about it. I know they don't. I don't care about her actions. I don't care about her I don't have to like her. But I don't like her action. But y'all putting these children on the grandmama. Your mama adopted 2 kids. Then your mama adopted your kid. Ain't nothing but grandmama around there Where your shoes at? Put your coat on. That's your job. These are y'all job. Your mama, y'all grown. But blame grandma. Blame your grandmama. Blame your mama. That's your child. If you supposed to do what you supposed to do to try to get better to get your child. Poor Naziyah. I just be hating that something be telling me that she alive. I guess that's her spirit, y'all. And they said if she was alive, she'll be talking to her family. No, she wouldn't. If she'll be alive, she'll try to do better than her family. Ain't no way in the world I'd be alive. No, you'll never take me back there. No, Naziyah won't be on no TV. No, she wouldn't be getting in contact with that family. No. She'll run away from that. Well, she's gone because we don't hear her on doing no TikTok. We don't see her on Instagram, on Facebook. She don't want to be on all that. She don't want to be around all that because y'all want to find her and send her back where she came from. Because even the system failed Naziyah. There's no way in the world I can lay beside somebody else's and go in there and smile at their daughters and their son in the morning and I ain't do nothing for mine. It's no way. For people can wear a smile on their face and that girl missing. If we focus on, see, one thing I had to learn, I learned from old people, y'all, when I coming up. That's why I turned out to be a good girl. College girls. Thought my brothers weren't going. I thought one of my brothers was smart. Both my brothers were smart, but one of them was, you know how you got one out the bunch. He graduated though, y'all. He graduated from high school. But the drum major for 4 years at Booker T. Washington High School. It said your son over there with the orange, red shirt on. I love my sister. I want to know when my son, your son had no got locked up. Now he about to be out of jail now. He don't want to do his kid like what happened to him. I don't care what nobody say about Naziyah mom. I'm disappointed in her now. Because now she can put awareness and educate young girls. I know a lot of people got mental health issue and mental illness. Working at Publix grocery store. Working in the office. Ain't no disability stop nobody from doing nothing. It's the money that stop people from doing anything. But they don't understand that it's the way you can have the money and do what you do. Golly. I'm go down the road. Who next? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord Jesus. Why I had to come here? Why I had to come here? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Phew. I mean, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Why y'all let that happen to Naziyah? Y'all knew what was going on. Y'all knew what was going on. Why did y'all do it? I have to say, why did y'all let that happen? Y'all older than Naziyah. There go, two ladies. If you was a woman, it would have never happened. A woman don't play about their kids now. A woman don't. A woman don't play about no children now. And I'm not about to be standing up and looking at somebody beat on their child in my face. You can't do it in my face. Y'all sitting up there hanging around each other, but couldn't even protect Naziyah. And then I heard, and I'm glad for you, heard that you got a new car. Why y'all don't touch your mama van now? Y'all gonna buy a new car? What's wrong with the mama van? See, the mama need to get y'all out there. But see, I ain't gonna let y'all upset me. I'm not gonna let y'all two upset me. I'm not. But this where it started from. Red shirt, you know where it started from. Twins ain't got to do what twins do. My cousin twins. Everybody got twins in their family. Y'all watch this happen. In those tapes that the prosecutor has, one of y'all was texting. That ain't Naziyah talking on them texts. Somebody was acting like they was Naziyah, knowing what job is doing, but making Naziyah look bad because they know they about to get rid of Naziyah a month ago. You recorded on the phone and y'all still on the phone. Y'all recorded them. Naziyah was looking at y'all. I think y'all got rid of Naziyah because I'm going to tell you about young girls when they turn 13. Their mind, you ain't going to be able to sleep. You're not going to be able to sleep. Because Naziyah already playing something in her mind. Y'all can't tell me Naziyah got off that school bus in the neighborhood. I don't care if she did get off at her stop. She wouldn't want nobody to know in the neighborhood that she got off that bus. That's why I know somebody would end on. Y'all want me to talk about, y'all want me to bash, y'all two want me to bash Naziyah. No. Children only do what they see and what you let them do. They see you doing. If you was a woman, a real woman, things wouldn't turn out the way it did. You won't understand me if you're not a real woman. I was a young woman. I took care of 5 children. They grown and do an awesome job. Finish high school. I raised sand now. Because I had to work. That's why these hands may look like men's hands. These knees got fixed. But I was a strong woman, so I love when people talk about me. Because I did what a woman's supposed to do for her children. And I can brag on it. But I never put my kids on my mama. If anybody out there had to put their kids on their mama, God gonna bless you. And then you turn to get better. If you put your kids on your mom to turn out to do better, that's good. But when you put a man before your kids, or for your niece, in front of your cousin niece, a nephew, we got to love the boys just like we love the girls. We got to love the boys just like we love the girls. That's what's wrong with our young boys now. Don't nobody put awareness on their name. I do the darnest over here on my channel to put awareness on boys because I don't take care of too many boys and too many young girls that y'all didn't care nothing about. We got to stop playing with these young ladies. Y'all got to stop not liking each other. We got our community got to do better. We don't like each other. We hate each other. They got one smarter than the other, and we all put our brain together and help each other. We don't help each other. Y'all didn't help each other. I can't see how nobody put a man in front of their kid. Gave him all the groceries. He was eating steaks, shrimps, french fries. Had it going on like a king. Had more rice in his plate than the children. You gave the man all the food. He eating all the peanut butter and jelly up. See, if he stayed here, see, that's why I'm not stepping in this house 26 years. Ain't but one man, luckily, he got through that door. Because I know I didn't want nobody around my kid, because I know how I am. But everybody looking for love. Everybody looking for love. He loved me. I ain't mad at Jarvis. I'm mad at the women. I'm mad at the women. See, it couldn't be my niece. Nothing like that. I'm telling you right now, y'all gonna have to call the police on me. See, the police gonna believe me because we work together. They know this county know I don't play about no kids. They already know when I come with my bow-legged and pigeon-toe butt. Here she come. I know how to keep my cool. We got to do better as women. Young girls, we love you. I love y'all. I love the young girls. But we got to take care of ourselves and our kids. We got to start getting our kids to our grandmama. Don't give your kids to your grandmama. You take care of your kids. Grannies, when they get a certain age, they got to take care of their health, y'all. Y'all on the phone over there chasing me and having parties. And you know what hurt me? The reason why I'm single. I just told God I don't have my years of men. Y'all see, back in the day, we could have 5 boyfriends. Don't mean we laying up with them. We just had 5. Might have one for the light, gas, and water. See, I paid bills all my life. I paid bills. So if I get something free, it shocked me. I don't know how to get nothing free because I work for it. And I'm still working like a slave now. Now, the only reason why I'm doing it is because I worked all my life. 25 years on a job. One job, but now, I must go back. When I was up in my 20s, I did have other jobs. But I was in college, though. I finished college. You have one child. For 10 years. Y'all on y'all phone. These folks talking about y'all niece and y'all on y'all phone. Somebody can care. Just pretend you care. Can y'all just pretend? Just, you know what, Auntie? Y'all really can put some awareness on your own niece because you knew your boyfriend. You knew your baby daddy. You know what your baby dad is mentally capable of doing. You know you could put some awareness on your own niece's name. Your own mistakes. Don't you know you can do that? No young girl want to hear this because I ain't talking about no weed and glue in here. Sometimes you got to let they take the weed. I believe they got some spiritual stuff in their air weed. Y'all be careful where y'all getting that hair from. Because that's human hair you put on your head. When I put a human hair wig on my head, you know the first thing I said, Who, Lord, please? Who has this? But I takes it off. They talking about y'all needs. Y'all don't buy cars. That's good. I ain't gonna talk about you. Let's go down the road. And him. This guy right here. You know what? I ain't got too much to say about you because you know you. And them if they were women, they would have known. They thought you were cute. I'm gonna be honest with you. You ain't no bad. But your problem is something that I wouldn't want to date. Your problem. See, when you're a real mother and a real woman, and a real auntie, you'll protect your nieces and nephews and your own kids. Jarvis, you can't. Women, stop trying to be me. I don't care how much man you act or how much woman you be. You cannot take whatever a man out of a man. You can't change whatever his mental health is, his mental illness. If it's something you can't deal with, y'all, a guy wanted to talk to me. I went out about 2 Fridays ago. The dude, okay, I knew he a big man. I told him he a big, tall man. Told my niece, I don't think I'm going to be able to handle that man. But that ain't the point. The point is, I already done been in relationships. I'm tired. I want to be happy. I want a friend to talk to on the phone. And, like that make me happy. I can be happy. But, God, when I talk to him, it seems like he unhappy. Have y'all ever met somebody act like they unhappy? They already act like they're like, you say something, they rawr. And you say to yourself, I ain't got time for it. See, when you don't have a good time in your life, like you can't change Jarvis butts. They thought they can change Jarvis butts. What they did, they satisfied Jarvis butts. I ain't gonna be sitting on here on this too and bash this man. This man got a mental health. He got a mental health issue, and that auntie knew about it, but she thought she can control. Now, do she believe he did that? I haven't talked to her, but in court she said that you can't stand something against the wall or something. I'm like, what is that? Who taught her that or something? She said. I like that's one I ain't never heard before. The judge, the prosecutor said, "Is you think that now the defense the attorney said you think he are capable or something like that? What if you stand something against the wall? What the world that girl said? Just say answer the question, ma'am, and say what you mean by that." I ain't about to bash that man. Cause that man is he who he is. He has an issue himself. He need help himself. I'm not about to dog him out. One thing about when you know somebody's problem and you got kids and you got children, nieces and nephews and stuff, don't mess with them. Leave them alone. I don't care how many years they do in prison. You can't change them. It's still there. It's still there. They need help, y'all. Something eventually, evidently, happened to him. We got to care about our boys, y'all. We got to show our boys the same love we show our girls. We got to. Let's stop pretending and grow up, grown people. Let the children live their life. to take care of us. And y'all live y'all life taking care of them. Do y'all know it feels good to still be strong to do what you want to do? And your children grown, got their own house and doing what they do and working and everything. Don't you know that make you feel good? That wow, you never thought you'd be still got it going on and you got a 3-bedroom to yourself with 2 dogs. You know how good that is? I ain't blaming Jarvis, but Jarvis, I know you're gonna take that plea deal. You ain't gonna take that plea deal. Nah, you ain't. Nah, you ain't. Cause you still think you ain't did nothing. You still think you ain't did nothing. I don't even know jail can even help you. Jail can help you. That's just something that you gotta be by yourself and control yourself. Y'all got to start, if you're gonna be a woman, be a real woman. Don't be a part-time woman. Can't be no part-time woman. You gotta be a real woman. A real woman ain't got, it's so hard for us to keep our nails done. We got to go, when we go get our nails and feet done, we tired. We got to work and we got to take care of the children. No, my hand ain't gonna look like no working a woman. My hand are working women hand. If you ain't seen no hand like these, they are nice, pretty working hands. I'm growing my nails. My nails don't grow. I ain't gotta put no false nails on no more. But when I had my kids, I had to wear weave in my hair and braids in my hair just to get up, make sure they straight and clean and stuff and do homework. Did it all like y'all doing. Y'all ain't the only one did that. That's part of being a mother. What happened to all these different programs? That's why we need y'all people who done been through something to put awareness on whatever happened to you. Don't never think you too good where can't nothing happen to you, y'all. Mental health is serious. I would never thought I had to get a blood transfusion. When they told me that, that's when that COVID, they said COVID, they gave y'all 2020 off. Let me tell you something. I ain't had COVID. But in 2019, before I retired, the month before I retired, they can't tell me COVID went out there in 2019. I went to work sick. Because I was just one of them mama that I have to work for my kids. I had days I can be out. Plenty, a year I could have been out. That what the lady told me. Y'all, I had to take a couple days out. Ambulance came and got me from school, from work. I woke up, I said, where I'm at? I didn't know I fell out. Need a blood transfusion. I said, a blood transfusion? Man, y'all better not give me. Y'all know what I was thinking about when they said blood. Hey, I was thinking about that. Don't give me no blood transfusion. Better give me a young person blood. Some good blood. Cause I got that old posse. Give me that good blood, that rich blood. But give me a good young person blood. Then he just laughing at me. They said, McGill, you something else. I said, shoot, don't be giving me nobody crazy blood. Put them out. No, don't do that now. They said, nah, we ain't gonna do you like that. That one bag of blood transfusion, y'all. I don't know what that was. I don't know, y'all. It wasn't COVID, y'all, in 2019. I believe it was. Anxiety, never thought I had. It wasn't. It wasn't what it was called. It called anxiety, but it was a different one. That when you work, so you work all the time. I know some of y'all ladies know what I mean. And men, it happened to men too. I ain't never missed no day out of work, but one time. But this time, before I retired, 2019. I'm good after that. Jarvis, I don't believe you gonna take no plea deal. Because really, deep in my heart, you can win it. You can win that murder case. You can win that murder case. But everything else, I don't know, Jarvis. But Jarvis know he can sit in there. Jarvis might well gonna sit in there. You ain't getting younger, man. You getting older now. You ain't young like you used to now. Yeah, all right now. Might be 50, 60, that's still young, because I'm in my 60 and still doing good. And about to enjoy the rest of it. About to enjoy every pieceful of it. Do y'all know how I feel to eat what you want to eat in your kitchen? How many times you want to eat it? And you ain't got no children, your children grown. Do y'all know how that feel to get up and just walk through the house the way you want to walk through? Talking to the Lord without nobody knowing that you talking to. Don't you know how that feel? Doing what you want to do, get in that bubble, Epsom salt bath, water with bubbles. Ain't got to rush out to see what the children doing. Do you know how that feel? That you ain't got to get up and go to work. But see, I'm still a workaholic. I'm working on YouTube. I ain't making no money though. That's why I got good mods. That's why. Because only way you can make money on here, you got to be on there 8 hours. Who's going to be on here 8 hours, y'all? Nah, I'm on here for awareness. I'm on here to stay on my young people. To make sure that they have somebody they can talk to. My panel on my StreamYard is what my young girls and my young men. My young men come over there and talk to me, ladies. Y'all need to come over there. Tell me something good about you. Share your awareness. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. And young people, older people need y'all to talk to. Y'all can talk to us. I surround myself around young people. They talk to me. They teach just me. They tell me. Ain't no grandmama got time, y'all. I'm on dance. I've been a dancer all my life. Captain of the girls' flag team at Booker T. Washington High School. Same school your boy went to. Graduate from, little baby. Flag girl, the captain of the flag girl did not play. They had to hit them, that yard line right, baby. And I was on dancing on Jane Brown Future Shop. Y'all don't know nothing about them shows. And I dance, and I'm gonna keep dancing because the dancing help old people stay in shape. There ain't nothing wrong with dancing, y'all. Dancing is exercise. I got get up and dance, bump what people say, cause you already done took care of your children. Oh, turn that music on, y'all. I turn this music sometime on, and me and Keith Sweat tear this room up singing. Music always been my thing. I did homework in college with music. I was a flag girl at Morris Brown College, private college. Man, I was a flag girl over there. Can't tell me I wasn't fine. I done did my finest in pretty fingernails and pretty toes and stuff. And I'm still gonna dance and sing. Shoot, man, I tear up a karaoke. Y'all ain't seen me in action. So I want y'all to do the same for yourself. Stop putting all these babies on the grandmama and take care of your own children. Take care of your own children. Y'all had how many kids in that house? I had 5. I took care of all 5 of mine. and their dad was in their life. But I the one did the part and paid to be, for them to be in band, had to make a way. I had to make a way. Real woman will make a way to make something happen. Not sit back and complain and think the Lord can put it in her hand. You could pray, but you got to do it. Lord can't put the money in hand. You got to put the money in hand. You can pray about it. But you better get some money to pay that bill. You better call to make some kind of arrangement and get up out your butt and do something. I always been a hustler. Even though I retired. All my job, 25 years, I wouldn't care what nobody said about me. I don't did my job, don't raise my kids and everything. Shoot. Now I'm about to enjoy the rest of the life. The other after church life. Whatever you want to call it. And stay off around jealous. Y'all stop trying to have so many friends. Them ain't your friends. Stop telling people all your business. I don't need but me around me. Trust people these days, y'all. Can't trust everybody. If you are one person, if you a person, better keep them people out your business. Cause see, one thing about you being around yourself, you can't tell on you. You have to be the one to tell on you. We are losing our young women. We're losing them in a relationship because they just got in a relationship because they were cute and they want to tell everybody they got a man. I got a man. You ain't got nobody. I sure don't want nobody right now. I need somebody who gonna laugh, who like to have fun. So I don't hear no fussing. I can't deal with no fussing, man. There's some fussing men out there. Ooh, baby. I like to have, I like to laugh, I like to dance, I like to play spade. That's what I can do now since I retired. I would like to listen to music. I like happiness conversation. I like to be around people who be they self. Even though even though all of my buddies I had buddies. And majority of them were men. Even though people were doing what they want to do, we didn't get any people business back in the day. We mind our own business, but we looked out for the kids. Y'all, this man right here, a lot of people say he gonna take the plea. Job is stubborn. He a stubborn person. He ain't gonna take no plea deal. He ain't about to do that. He know he can get off on that murder case. He know he can get off on it. What I heard in that prelim, I'm looking at other people being I'm looking at other people need to be locked up. Why they ain't locked up? You know why they ain't locked up? Because the city and the county made mistakes. School made mistakes. The county made mistakes. Come on, y'all. Do you know these people could be billionaires? And don't even know it. These people can be billionaires. The court failed them. County and the state. That's why they ain't touched that grandmama. That's why they ain't messing with the aunties. They putting it all on Jarvis. They punishing this man right here. Which is wrong. But punish him for what he did. You know what I mean? You know, the other part. But me, I'm not him. I wouldn't take the plea. Give me a jury. I wouldn't take that plea because they'll see that that man. I don't know. He the last one seen the girl. I ain't never seen a case like that. They still doing wrong. Got him wearing a mask to court. They don't let the rest of the. Why is certain people getting privileges these days in court? Now, not an inmate might want to come to court with a mask on their face. Y'all probably say, no, you can't put that mask on your face. Why job has been having on a mask since they, what wrong with his lips? What happened? They acting like that man got some kind of type of illness. What's going on, y'all, that we don't know? We ain't never seen no court where nobody keep a mask on their face. Unless they, got some kind of health issue. Oh, Lord have mercy. I ain't never seen it before, y'all. See what I still got cousins in Detroit, y'all. But not that part, but that in I don't know what y'all call it, mosquito, something. They still there on the chef department and everything. They get that down now, y'all. But stop trying to change these men, y'all. Can't change them. Stop thinking you can change a man. A man has to want to change. A woman has to want to change. But Jarvis, you coming up, bruh. Where is Naziyah Harris? Where is Naziyah Harris?